Yeah, you go for a hook support. Okay, Nautilus is kind of the happy medium because you're tanky-ish. You're not going to survive a full burst combo, but you shrug off a bit of damage. But at least you can throw a hook out towards the double ranged. Nautilus is quite good versus double ranged bot lanes. No crazy advantages coming out of lanes in early game. It really is. That's I say that. Just hang on. That's getting really, really close. Very, very close indeed. And the barrier doesn't save him. Barrier doesn't save him. First blood goes over towards the Smolder. I think it's gonna be a 2-for-1, but it's the Smolder, the scaling lane, which gets the kills. Are you kidding me? Even gets the last hit with the Q. It gives you the extra stack for getting the kill. The last another kind of dumpling. So we had Tong Yuan versus Xiaolongbao, I think, for one bit, which is quite funny because the battle of the dumplings. Hang on a second. That's a flash. Let's say. And there's a roll more top of it too. A Serene Display of Talent, a Realm Warp, and a dead Aatrox. I don't think Ari's gonna be able to help much here. So 1 or 2 games. I think Stevie Lol played a bit of it. How many stacks you got? 109. Not bad damage from Hung, you know. It takes half the HP off the Aatrox. 2-level lead. Okay, this fight has to be on Sion. Sion's gonna have to do some work. That's a really good Supreme Display of Talent. Flash away from the Lulu. Needs to get out of danger, but Ambessa puts them right back into it. Managed to peel back. How much work can they do there? The front line needs to start getting set up. The Wild Growth goes onto the Ahri, and I'm not sure that's what they wanted. The Charm cooldown is down. The Hook cooldown is back up, and LGD. It was yesterday at Demacia Cup as well. Very cheap for... He was not great on RNG, which was a lot of his starting point of his career. After Xiaohu was replaced by him. His Rise was one of the better ones. Ahri was another one too. Who's his Annie, which really struggled at? Pop there from all the Q. Sion going in! I think that's going to be a dead Nautilus. We'll die very, very quickly. This is why... Hang on a second, Ahri, does he have this cool charm? The charm cooldown. No! Misses it. Shea had no flash. That is a big miss. Is it going to lead to the kill? It's really close. The Lulu saves him. No extra damage to come in. Heru survives despite missing the skill shot. LGD lose 2, including their Fed Kiana. The gold gap is still in their favor. It doesn't have flash for this fight. Heru does have ult necessary. Ult 2 goes into the wall. Where's the charm? Doesn't land onto anyone. Walks out of the Sion Q to Xiaoya. I think this is probably a dead Nautilus. Yeah, they're really struggling to use a frontline, really. Where's the flap? Gets over the wall. Dragon being taken down by LGD. Aatrox could fly over the wall, close some of that XP gap. Of course, it gets harder to do that. Keep that level up as it goes through. It's under half HP now. Coming over. Pulled outside the wall. Ahri item in the game. If you get Dark Seal and you get one good early fight, it gives you just a few extra stacks to transfer it into a Magi's later, and it changes the way that you play the game like nothing else. Level advantage for the Rise over the Sion, actually. Often don't see that between top laners and mid laners, but then again, Rod of Ages tends to help you a little bit with that. Starting up this again, where is that Kiana? Coming down, will be in range to smite. How much damage can this Smolder end up doing? Hook onto the Sion, the Lulu. Oh my god! Nautilus is just gone! Nautilus is gone! But how much damage can come out from the side of it? Atkan is taken down. Good damage on to Sassy. I think there'll be a dead Ambassador as well. It is flash forward, charm on to the Rise. The ultimate from the Kiana, not fantastic, but the Smolder starts to burn and execute. Smolder tapped by that Yunara. What, 2-for-1 right now? Oh god. Well. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, this will be Mountain Soul for LGD. Hook away from the W pullback. And there you go, Mountain Soul. Easy as you like. Extra shield, extra resists. Flamed by LGD. 2 Mountain Dragons. The shield off it, which regens over time. Or refreshes over time. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Hey, smaller damage coming through again. Bit of a disengaging Nautilus ult as well, forcing the Aatrox back. Ooh, charm. It does land onto the Nautilus. The hook not landing onto the Ahri, forces the ult out, so that'll be on cooldown. Not the longest cooldown with so many cooldown reduction items, and the level 2 of the ultimate. Cool, Sam, we'll get you in for the next game then, because I don't want to be fiddling around with that right now. But yes, cool, we'll get a Brothers cast for a little bit. We'll be chilling a bit. Oh, we're getting the good old Realm Warp up towards the top side to get towards that Baron. How quickly can they do this, though? Smolder, does get a decent amount of burn damage onto the objective. Rise pretty good at taking it too. ET walking up towards top side. Well, there is a potential of a hook out of the bush. He is way too far away. He's way too far away. Nautilus, my dude. Okay, that's a very close chance of a steal. Doesn't quite get it. Baron goes down. Aatrox goes down. No steal achieved. LGD, do they find the follow-up fight? They don't have an Ambassador ult to follow up with. They're running out of a few cooldowns. Keshi does have flash. Will that be enough? So, oh my god, Kiana damage. Kiana just removes Lulu from the equation, and I think that's the fight which they now are looking for. They have the mountain shield, give them a little bit of brawn as well. Hang trying to get that combo going forwards, and I think it'll be enough. Sion goes down. TT lose another member. 2 kills on the retreat from the Baron. LGD get Baron. They get 2 kills, and that should really be the death knell for this game. Wait, hang on. Is objectives in a position where TT could rush them down in time? That is an Ambassador ult in... Why are you ulting into 4 people? What happened? Why did he just ult into 4 people? It wasn't even like he got Sion ulted or something. Damage from Smolder. Does have the Infinity Edge. The extra Q damage. Gonna really sting now. Doesn't have the Fire Cannon for... ease of access, not bad. The Nautilus ult, not a hook, not going to land at the wall, but Smolder is still alive. It's a really good Kiana ult. Gets the splash damage onto 2. Tongyun flashes forwards, and that's suddenly 2 kills back. Realm Warp to try and get towards mid lane. Tongyun Keshi tried to hit the clump, but Smolder was stood away from it. And, you know, Y6 pretty happy to die and just give the space for Smolder to do something. Going forwards is Ari. There's a flash from the Smolder. Use it pretty effectively. Ari Q. It's going to land on target, though, and it's going to be dead anyway. I mean, Sassy just teleports to the wrong part of the map. He just... Why didn't you teleport in towards your Smolder? They wanted to push all 3 lanes at once. That's quite greedy, actually. Now, Tongyun's coming around the back. Does have a Mountain Shield to work with. Kiana's there, too. Doesn't have the ultimate cooldown available, but they're quite low HP, and that potentially leaves them a room for that Earth the Blade. Execute like that! Oh, my God! The extra damage from being below 50 HP, 50% HP is absolutely insane. Sassy misses the ultimate. Not been the best game for him. Okay, now we're getting into a little bit of silly. Alright, okay, fine, whatever. Smolder getting McHale's actually. Maybe afraid of a Sion ultimate coming through. And here goes Sion blasting age. There is a 4-item Yunara with an Infedge and a Lulu backing them up. Does have 1,000 gold lead though, actually. And fed a fair amount of farm and had a couple of shutdowns, I presume, as well. Elder's up. Oh my god, we're a little bit split here. Ambassador going in. And, well, okay, well, I guess the Yunara can't do damage if they're dead. The Lulu ult doesn't save them. And that'll be it. Double kill towards the Smolder. Flashing forwards. ET try to find the split fight. Credit to them. It wasn't a bad angle. If you're going to hit them while they're split. Doesn't work out. The Yunara goes down. Dies with barrier. And What? What happened to the Chinese caster audio? What happened to the Chinese caster audio? Why did they just, like, Mike just... Okay, alright, GG, LGD will take game 1. I hope the Chinese casters are fine. Where did they go? The mics just turned off. Did they just unplug the mic? What happened to the Chinese casters? No, it's the Chinese caster audio.